Hi there, welcome back to our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from Globe magazine. Meghan Markle will live to regret declaring war on the British media. The games Meghan Markle plays to try and control the media narrative are slowly coming to light thanks to her court case with Associated Newspapers Limited. At some point, I have to believe Meghan Markle will come to regret initiating legal action against Associated Newspapers Limited. What probably looked like a low-risk attempt to silence critical media coverage of her and Prince Harry has quickly become more trouble than it's worth. Meghan Markle scored a small victory for her friends, but how long will that last? Granted, it is a victory, but not having to release the names of her 5 friends who, as likely as not, carried out Meghan's wishes has given her fan club something to cheer about. Really, though, how long will it last? The judge has already hinted that Meghan Markle won't be able to protect her friends' identities if she calls on them to give evidence. At trial, that is a price that may have to be paid in the interests of transparency. In other words, she's in over her head. The case judge is no fool. He knows the games Meghan Markle plays in the media. In my opinion, this entire case was a badly thought out warning shot designed to dissuade other media outlets from taking a negative stance on either Meghan or her husband, Prince Harry. What the Duchess of Difficult didn't bargain for was the legal process shining a spotlight on the underhanded and devious tactics she seems to use to control her public image. Nor did she count on the fact that Justice Warby is no fool. He sees right through the game she's playing. He had this to say on Wednesday. Both sides have demonstrated an eagerness to play out the merits of their dispute in public, outside the courtroom, and primarily in media reports. Narrowing his criticism specifically to Meghan Markle and her legal team, he said they have been energetically briefing the media about these proceedings from the outset. The judge didn't stop at claiming Meghan has been using the media to further her cause. He highlighted the role of Omid Scobie, Meghan's apparent confidant. Scobie is the author of Finding Freedom, which Markle's supporters insist on claiming is entirely neutral and written without Meghan or Harry's input. Before the witness statement was made public, Scobie had posted details on his Twitter, prompting this reaction from the judge. It was accompanied by a quotation attributed to a close source criticizing the Mail for wishing to target 5 innocent women through the pages of the newspapers and its website. Mr. Scobie then tweeted the passage from the witness statement that I've quoted above. The inference invited is that he had been provided with a copy by representatives of the claimant. This seems very likely to me. Will texts from ex-BFF lay bare the real Meghan Markle? That's not all. For all the Sussex Squad's insistence that the tabloids maliciously made up gossip about Meghan Markle out of whole cloth, it would appear not everything published about her is without foundation. Justice Warby confirmed the veracity of an article claiming that private texts and emails between Meghan Markle and former BFF Jessica Mulroney could be exposed. And if those texts are exposed, you can bet the truth about the real Meghan Markle will inevitably spill out. One has to wonder if Meghan foresaw any of this happening the day she decided to initiate legal action. It would be ironic if Meghan's undoing came about as the result of her own behavior, rather than at the hands of the evil British media. Another royal expert expressed his opinion. What would Prince Harry's next step be in life when he lives with a wife like this? I would address you as a prince, but your actions over the past 2 years prohibit me from calling you by your title you earned upon birth, His Royal Highness Prince Henry Albert David. You're a lucky guy. Based on who your parents are, you joined an elite family made up of royalty, which is something very few of us will ever enjoy. You've enjoyed having that His Royal Highness and the princely part of your identity, yet you've shown actual hatred towards your own family, and you've become a petulant, whiny, overly emotional, hot mess since you joined up with a certain Rachel Meghan Markle. I don't know why you think she's so intelligent, thus you need to follow her, but when you trusted yourself and your instincts in the past, it served you well. Meghan isn't a nice woman, and I'm going to try to be kind since you chose her to be your wife. Out of all the women in the world, you decided she was the gem to be added to your life, that she would help you fulfill your job, your destiny, your duty. I thought you, of all people, would choose a wife who would laugh with you throughout your life together. But rather than laughter, there exist posed paparazzi shots of a reportedly happy couple. When your lawsuits, your publicity shaming the monarchy, and your blatant disregard from your birthright makes me question your union with Meghan. To that end, Harry, you must leave her. She isn't helping you, and it looks as though Meghan is quite fine with you losing everything that made you royal, as long as she can continue along as the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan cannot be that without you. She is using you, Harry, and while most of us see that, you remain steadfastly blind to your new reality. Leave her. Leave Doria and Marcus and the help. Go back to Great Britain so that you can find your way back to who you really are. Get counseling and stay low for a while and be ready for a torrent of bad publicity, courtesy of Rachel Meghan. She needs you to climb up to the next level of fame, but you hooked up with the worst woman possible. Remember the stories about Wallis Simpson? Well, dearest, Meghan makes Wallis look fabulous, for at least she understood the relevancy of the British monarchy and was obedient to their decisions regarding her life. Meghan, meanwhile, is obedient to no one, not one person on earth other than Marcus, and you know this. Archie will be fine. You'll have custody of the boy in no time. Just scoot on back to a nice cottage in England and keep out of sight. During a pandemic, this should be easy to hide away. Read books on the history of the monarchy and learn every day just how badly you hurt your family for the love or lust of Rachel Meghan. You need to go home now. So much damage has occurred, and if you continue to battle the monarchy and thus your grandmother, father, and brother, you will lose. You're the second son, I get it, but life hands us our lot in life, and we have to accept it. You are healthy. You're not a wounded warrior. You have a healthy baby and a destiny most can only dream about. Go back to fulfill your job and duty. Go back before all the bridges to home are irreparably burnt by your wife, who uses you for profit and fame. Harry, please leave Los Angeles and go back. You need help. You need counseling, clearly, and you need to get away from that toxic wife of yours. You must find the strength of will to stand up to her and flat out leave. Leave before your grandfather or grandmother pass away. Leave because one day Meghan will ghost you, and then you'll be without a wife, a country, and a family. Stop this charade. No one is buying it except for a bunch of young ladies who love Meghan and some old men who love Meghan in a strange way. Here's a strange comment. Good thing Harry will never get to read this piece. You just entertained your fellow haters. I must say you are something else. If only you could use your time to look for a COVID-19 vaccine, the world would remain grateful than worrying about someone else's choice of wife. You don't even mind if poor Archie has a broken home. What do you think about that? Please let us know in the comment section below. Remember to like and share this video if you loved it. And as always, subscribe to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family right here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.